Right, welcome back to Yeah Boy MX. Let's say this is part 2. We've got the fuel tank out the Goldwing in my first video. Just going to show you how rusty it is. I'm just going to get a light, but yeah, she was very rusty. I'll shine that in there, you might. Can you see in there? Let's try and get a bit of light in there. No, I'll put it down that side. Shine the light in there. Can you see in the bottom of there? It is pretty rusty, to say the least. But yeah, we are going. You see in there now? It is very rusty. So what I'm going to do, I've got some white vinegar. We're going to fill it up full, fill it right to the top, chuck some nuts and bolts in there, leave it 2 or 3 days, give it a shake around, we'll tip it out, see what comes out, fill it back up again, give it another shake around and go from there. So I'm just going to go get some vinegar in a funnel. We're going to fill this one up and we're going to just leave it for a few days. So I'll be back in a minute. There we go, just bog standard white vinegar. We've got a funnel. I've just showed you inside. So yeah, I'm going to try and rig you up over here. Maybe like that. Start wobbling. But yeah, I'm literally just gonna get the vinegar in here, put some nuts and bolts in there, and yeah, see what happens in a few days. But yeah, we're going to open this up now. Doesn't matter what's inside that tank because we're going to filter it off anyway. But yeah, just bog standard white vinegar. I've got 40 litres of it. Ordered a bit too much by mistake. And we're just going to fill her up right to the top. And then to neutralise it, because it flash rust after you've done this. So we've got baking soda and some warm soapy water, and then we're going to flush her out. We're going to flush her out with the baking soda. That'll neutralise the acid in the vinegar. Well, that's the first 5 litres. We'll keep hold of these for when we filter it back out, so we don't waste any. We can keep using it. Got another one here. But yeah, we're trying to bring back to life an old tank. And on these older bikes, it's a bit difficult to be sourcing fuel tanks. It smells very vinegary in here now. But yeah, we're just going to keep filling it up. I'm going to put some nuts and bolts, any nuts and bolts, don't really matter, or a chain or anything I can find. I've got lots in here, as you can see. Well, that's 10 litres and she's only halfway, so back in a minute. It's going to get some more. There, it's got some more. So we put 10 litres in so far. I'm going to keep going until she's full. It's not a massive tank for a Goldwing, but this is for a GL 1200 Aspen Cade Goldwing 1985 fuel tank, so it's really old. I'm just going to keep filling her up. Keep filling her up. check the level. And she's getting higher now. That's 15 litres, so she's drinking it. She's taking the vinegar. Another one. So yeah, I've seen this done on YouTube. It was either that, or I was going to try and clean it out a different way. But you know, vinegar's quite cheap. I think I bought 40 litres for 40 quid, so it's about £1 a litre, which is not too bad. Oh my god, she's taking a lot. She's near the top now. I'm just going to check this side. Yeah, she's very close to the top now. So I reckon another litre. Just going to go and get it. That's it, I'm back. Got one more. So this will mean 20. This will be 20 litres so far. I reckon it's going to take another litre maybe. Here she comes, she's coming up the neck now. Better stop there, check this one. She's close. A little bit more. Right, that's full. I'll just show you now. So yeah, she's full of vinegar now. I won't go any more in there. I'm not going to put that in the vinegar. I'll clean that up by hand. I'll clean this up by hand. It's quite loose. But yeah, I'm just gonna, so I'd say she's done 21 and a bit litres. So 21 and a bit litres of vinegar. We're going to let that sit now for at least 2 or 3 days. I'm going to shake it up a little bit, but yeah, this is for Honda GL 1200 Aspencade Goldwing fuel tank. We're getting it out in my previous video, but we're going to try and get this back to life, get this back in the bike, order some bearings for the rear wheel, some new tyres, address the frame. There's a bit on the frame that needs a bit of work, so we're going to sand that back a little bit, touch it up. Got some paints and some bits and bobs on here, some goodies. I've got cam belt, brake pads, filters, air filters, you name it, I got it. So yeah, lots of wire wool, lots of cleaning to do, but this job is first. Right, remember what it looks like, guys, because I'll be back in a couple of days and we'll tip it out and we'll go again and see what happens. So yeah, if you like what you see, stay tuned to Yeah Boy MX. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit me up in the comments. I'll be back in a couple of days. See you in a bit. Next, this is day 3 of the rust treatment to the Goldwing tank. I had a shave. It's getting a bit wild. But yeah, let's take this cap off, see what we got. Oh my god. Look at all that. Can you see that? Right, so that's looking really good. I'm going to get a filter funnel and try and tip it back out into these because you can reuse it. But yeah, so far so good. Let's get it drained and see what she reveals. Back in a minute. Right, we're just going to drain her off a little bit. Try not to make too much mess. It's going to take a while. I want to try and keep all the sediment out so I can reuse it again. Well, it's going to take a while, so I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, I've done away with the paper towel. It's taking too long. It's got a gauze in there, as you can see, so it'll catch the bigger bit. But yeah, I'm just going to crack on now. Should fill them up a lot quicker. Oh, it's got some weight to it. There we go. That's what we want to see. Get her in there. I've been here all bloody day, I was. That's one. That's one. We're going to do number 2 now. I think it's got 21 or 22 litres. I've got 4 of these to fill up. We've done 1. I'll get closer in a minute and show you some of the stuff that's caught in the gauze. Obviously the finer stuff's going to go through. It doesn't matter about the colour, you can keep using this. There's the nuts and bolts, can you hear them? Oh. There must be some bigger debris in this one, look, because it's not going down so fast. Yeah, look what it's catching out of there. Can you see that? It's blocking up the gauze, so we are getting the rust out. This is good. Is that still in shot? Yeah, let's keep going. We're nearly there. A little bit more. Yeah, some nasty stuff floating in there now. Can you see that? Is the camera picking that up? So what we're pulling out the tank was definitely worth it, because that had just blocked up the fuel filter. But yeah, we've got a nice little workstation in there now, some lights rigged up. Got the engine to work on. Carburetor, waiting for a kit for that. I've got a gazebo. I've got a gazebo coming tomorrow. So I'm going to put a big gazebo and do some work inside. So I should make the videos a little bit better. But yeah, let's crack on with this. I'm just going to fill these up. I'll be back in a minute. Right, I've just took the fuel float out there, and if you can see, if you can remember from the other video how bad that was, a little clean up on that should be spot on. But yeah, some of the debris that's come out, look at the state of them. So we've got a little bit left in there. You can't quite see it at the minute. I'll take it back in the light. I'm just going to give it another shake around, get the last bit out. Back in a minute. Right, this is what's come out of them. First strain, second, third, fourth. Look at all that debris in there. We've got some baking soda, soapy water. So we're going to have a look at that. Let's get in here quickly and have a look. I need a light. Let's get my phone. So yeah, it's looking quite good at the minute. Shine a light down there. Can you see? It's looking better than it was. I think we need to go again. It's cleaner than it was. It's been 3 days. Haven't really shook it much. But yeah, I'm gonna spray it out now. Try and clean up some more of it. And then I think we're gonna get all that out there. Put it back in, give it another round. Probably another few days. And come back and have a look. But so far so good. That's a massive improvement. And looking at the state of these, I'll show you again. Look. This is 3 days. Obviously that's floating on the top, that was on the top. And then she's got noticeably dirt here. So yeah, so far so good. Gonna pick up some nuts and bolts. It smells very vinegary around here. So yeah, I'm gonna sort that out and give this a rinse, and I'll be back, see what it looks like. See you in a bit. Right, got some good news. Check this out, man. Buzzing about this. Look, can you see in there? Oh, I need more light. More light, mate. Hang on. Oh, bear with me, because this is good. I've literally been outside, washing up liquid. Can you see in there? I don't know whether the camera's doing it. Look at that. Look at that in there. That is clean. Let's try and put the camera down that one. Look how clean that is. So I think one pass was enough for that. So if you've got an old vintage fuel tank, or any fuel tank, lawnmowers or whatever, vinegar, nuts and bolts, leave it 3 days, shake it around a little bit to stop it flash rusting. Get yourself some baking powder, put a good bit in there, some fairy liquid or anything like that. Clean it, shake it, rinse it. There's all the debris over there. Yeah, keep doing that. Bring it back in. If it still looks really rusty, just get a funnel, put that back in the tank, more nuts and bolts, shake it around. But yeah, it's really cheap, cost effective, and it's just ordinary food grade vinegar. So there's no point spending all this money on rust treatment stuff. You know, vinegar, can't beat it. So yeah, I'm gonna clean this up. But look how clean this came up. This was really rusty itself. So I'm gonna clean all this up, put it back on. I'm gonna get a hairdryer and I'm gonna blow it into here. So always do this when the lady's not around. We want this to be dry. We don't want water and fuel. So we're gonna, for a couple of hours now, I'm gonna blow hot air in here, come out this one. When we know it's fully dry, I'm going to spray a little bit of WD-40 in there, sprill it round a little bit. You know, it might smoke a little bit, but it don't matter. But yeah, then we're going to try and get that back in the bike. But we've got a gazebo coming tomorrow, so we're going to put that up and then check out back over there. But yeah, vinegar treatment in an old rusty tank, it works. I'm telling you, I'm showing you. If I can do it, you can do it too. Catch you in a bit. Right, we got an hairdryer. Shh, we need it, boy stuff. But the inside of that tank is looking, it's not going to do it justice. It is looking absolutely brilliant. So we're just gonna turn this on, like so. Wedge it as best you can, or just stand there and hold it. But the aim of the game now is to dry the tank, so we don't want any moisture in there. You can, I'm going to spray a little bit of WD-40 in there, just to line the inside of the tank, because we don't want it to flash rust. And then I'm going to fill it up with petrol, not full, but enough that it can't rust up, and we've done our job. And then we can go, this job's done. Yeah, but I can't believe how good it's worked. So yeah, if you're looking to get the rust, sorry about the noise. If you're looking to get the rust out of a tank, it's come up really well. Vinegar, nuts and bolts, 3 days, shake it around, washing up liquid, baking powder to neutralize the acids in it. Again, shake that around, let it sit for a bit, drain it off, get a hairdryer, dry it fully, spray it with WD-40, because that will line the inside of the tank. You don't want loads in there, but enough just to give everything a coating. And yeah, job's good. So yeah, fuel tank rust repair done. Hey, making a bit of progress. Just turned my wire, brush wheel, whatever you want to call it. But look at that, that's come up pretty good. We'll give this a clean, same again on the machine. It's not the top of that, didn't want to fuck about with that. So yeah, that's come up quite good. This has come out quite good. I've put some WD-40 into the bottom of it, sprayed out the port, done the fuel tap also, give that a little bit of a clean down there. We're going to screw this collar back down, so you just literally line that arrow up there, turn it so it faces forward, yeah, and that pushes down and locks it on and go all the way around to here, so lock it in. Yeah, we're going to put this cap back on top of there, put that back on there. We're going to put a little bit of fuel in it and we are done. That's the tank done. There's a little rust spot on the back of the tank, just on surface. I'm just going to rub that down. I'm just going to hit it with a little bit of acrylic black gloss, only a little, you know, just so that's done. Yeah, and as far as tank goes, tank's done. So this is going to be the end of getting the rust out the tank. I'll do another one installing it back into the bike, but I'm not ready for that. I've got to sort the frame out, some rust spots on there, and then we are doing this big block here. She's come out lovely considering the age. We give that a bit of a clean up on the wire wheel, the wheel and the cap in there. Can't really see, you can see on my other video she's clean. We've cleaned her out, we've put baking soda, washed it out, hairdryer, got it nice and dry, cleaned it up, cleaned the bolt up a little bit there, look, you know, just taking care. It's a little rust spot on the back I've got to do, but I'm not too bothered about that at the minute. So yeah, what else have I done? Oh, we got a brush on the end of there. We've just tried to take some of the muck off the top of the engine. It was very oily. So yeah, that's another day, so don't worry. We've done the tank. We're working on the engine next. But yeah. Ooh. Ooh, beautiful. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned to this channel. Yeah, boy MX rebuilding a Goldwing 1985. So she is a classic now. So if you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please put in the comments if you've got any tips and tricks, if I'm doing anything wrong. All comments welcome. I will message you all back. But yeah, over and out for this one. See you in a bit.